So you clicked on this video because you want to find out when it's a good time to buy a Shiba Inu. Well, today I hope to answer that question. Let's get right into the video, folks. So if you guys have not been following what's been going on recently, I think it's a pretty big time right now for crypto in general, because what we're really looking at here is trying to determine, can Bitcoin hold out near this $50,000 range? And if so, the altcoins might be able to stay and maintain the same position. So the idea here right now is that over the past couple of days, nothing has been surging. Bitcoin here is just at 48,000. Ethereum's hanging out right around 31, 32. Nothing here is surging, but that is okay. Now, what we're trying to figure out at the very moment is, can these prices maintain without a sell-off, without, FUD and people getting nervous and scared about, oh my goodness, crypto's so volatile, what's going to happen? And so far, we seem to be doing all right. And obviously right now, we're, near the tail end here of August. And right now, it appears everything is doing all right for the time being. If you take a look at Shiba Inu here on a graph, you guys can see this is just a basic sort of consolidation. Nothing too particularly wild going on here. And like I mentioned in some of the previous videos I have made, guys, there is a support line here which SHIB is sort of balancing off of. Now, obviously, we don't know exactly what that line is 100%, but we can make a pretty conservative estimate here and say right around 7.2 appears to be the line that SHIB here for the near future will bounce off of. Now, obviously, this only extends for around 48 hours, so it is a little tough to tell right now. This is a little bit of a short notice for a line of support, but when you zoom out and look at really the big picture here, you guys can see that even in the past, if we are to redraw this line, you guys can see that 7.3, 7.2-ish looks kind of like a safe spot. That is, if you want to take all of this growth and just write it off as being, slightly artificial, slightly pumped up, slightly volatile. If you want to write off all of this growth, you can do that, and that's okay. And obviously, we could say that, okay, 7.3, 7.2 really is the line where we should be staying for the time being. Obviously, Ethereum was rocking and rolling during this time, so it would make sense that, with Bitcoin, pushing past 50,000 and Ethereum doing so amazingly well, that during this time period, it would be surging like this. And obviously with SHIB, we saw a surge even before, through the, first couple of weeks of August, we saw kind of a surge before the Ethereum Bitcoin news. So once Ethereum and Bitcoin started rocking, you guys could see SHIB lost a little bit of that momentum just because it had kind of had that parabolic run the week before. So right now we're sitting here at the low sevens. So the question is, for the near future, how much more will this continue to consolidate, and when will it start growing again? Well, my guess is that by September 1st is going to be the date, at least in my head, that I'm going to set as to where I believe SHIB may finally start to pick up again, because we'll have a lot of big news coming out then. If you guys haven't already been following it, a couple of big announcements obviously includes Robinhood and Coinbase, which it appears at the moment are both angling to get it on their platforms. I talked about in my last video, which if you guys haven't seen it, definitely go ahead and check out my last video, where I mentioned that Robinhood and Coinbase, according to a very popular, sort of leaker on Twitter, are planning on getting Shiba Inu on their platform. Now, obviously, this is pretty big considering Coinbase already has it in Coinbase custody, which is the spot where, coins kind of go to be processed and set up to be added to Coinbase Pro. So Coinbase is essentially 100%, but with Robinhood, they've been a little bit more mysterious. So the idea here is that hopefully by early September, Robinhood will finally make the integration and add Shiba Inu to their platform, which obviously would sort of end this period of consolidation. Now, another thing that could end this period of consolidation is, of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum deciding to get back in gear and start rocking and rolling again. You guys can see here over the past 7 days, this growth was looking great. It was looking pretty stable. It wasn't looking particularly volatile. And then, oh my goodness, falls off a cliff. That happens. We've seen, believe me, a lot worse crashes than this when it comes down to it, in regards to Ethereum and Bitcoin. We've seen a lot worse crashes than this. And I definitely think that financially right now, Bitcoin and Ethereum are still, even at this price, at a bargain and a good investment. But speaking of good investments, if you guys want to get get started on your finances and get some good investments, guys, link down below in the description to Webull, folks. It's probably the easiest 20 bucks you'll ever make. Click the link down below, guys. All you have to do is make an account, and you guys can get a few free stocks valued up to $2,300. But please use that link down below in the description. It does help me out and the channel. It does help support me. So if you guys are feeling generous, of course, I do appreciate that, and the link is down below. But regardless, guys, like I was saying, with Ethereum and Bitcoin, man, my personal target is that hopefully by September, Ethereum will be able to hold 33 or 3,400 at a stable, consistent level. Now, of course, I can't guarantee that. Believe me, if I could guarantee that, I'd be a lot richer than I am now. But unfortunately, all we can do is go with guesses. And again, if you're not a millionaire, you probably are only left with guesses when it comes to financial decisions like this. But in general, I am guessing and hoping that Ethereum is able to finally work its way back to around 3,400. And again, you guys can see this entire sort of week here in August could be labeled as a sort of period of consolidation here if you wanted to. When you look at the month here from August 7th all the way up until now, the 26th. I mean, this is a pretty straight shot. It's established a very stable line of support for Ethereum, and of course that would be really big considering it doesn't look like it's dipping below 3,000 anytime soon, and that is obviously fantastic because even here on a red day, Ethereum is still performing extremely well. When we look at Bitcoin here on the 1 month, sort of the same thing. A very stable, non-volatile growth here since early August at 40, scaling up every few days around 1,000. You guys can see right now it is continuing to sort of push to the $50,000 mark, and even here on a red day, which you guys can see for most coins, this is still a very, very good opportunity, to sort of get in and try to capitalize on, these cryptos really getting ready to explode here over the next few weeks. Obviously, I would say there are a lot of, great altcoins on here, which of course are looking ready to perform very well, as well as, just the main ones, Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano and whatnot. So that's definitely what I'm going to be looking forward to here over the next few weeks. But all around, guys, again, this is just a set of indicators. I can't guarantee a price, not a financial advisor, but I can't guarantee that SHIB is going to explode. And I always get comments like this, oh, you said it was going to do this. I make predictions, folks. Like I said, if everyone knew the market, everyone would be rich. And unfortunately, no one knows the market 100%. But the best thing we could do here is make guesses. And right now, my current guess with Shiba Inu is that, hey, in September here, early September, we will have a few opportunities. We will have a few options to, sort of watch this type of rebound. Because obviously, when it comes to Robinhood and Coinbase, they are two of the biggest crypto platforms in the entire world. I mean, really, they are humongous. I mean, if you talk to the average, 18-year-old about Robinhood, of course, I would say 3 out of 4 would say, yeah, I have a Robinhood account. And that's just the way it is with, AMC and GameStop and Wall Street Bets and that whole thing that happened back in January. There were so many people who got into investing and finance and stocks that normally wouldn't have been. And these people have been using Robinhood as their primary platform to purchase crypto. And obviously, because of that, Doge has been performing incredibly well over the past, few months here. And of course, 28 cents may look low now, but compared to what it was, a year ago, you guys can see before everybody, started all downloading Robinhood, Doge wasn't performing as hot. And then January, February era, starts picking up. Elon pumps it, boom. And that kind of really is what set Doge above the rest. So that's definitely what I am looking forward to here over the near future. But if you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Catch you all in the next one. Peace.